But I don't know if you saw that BET is doing like a 10 episode series about you know the rise of Soul Train and particularly Don Cornelius.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's interesting. That's cool.
and I
That's-
think the executive producer is his son, Tony Cornelius.
Oh, wow. So that's probably gonna be really well done, or at least emotionally driven. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, they said they're gonna focus on maybe some of the darker sides of his life or who he was behind the camera and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's kind of weird though.
Which I don't know how I always feel about those when they do that type of stuff because the guy's not like here to
Well, he's not
defend
here, but
themselves.
he also committed suicide. So he passed early by his own hand, I believe.
Did
I think
he?
so. Or maybe I'm confusing that. That
I
was
don't.
Rodney King did
I
for
don't think.
sure. But
I
let
don't
me
think
see. Don
that is true.
Cornelius. I might have confused it with one. Let's see.
I'm gonna look. Well, actually, you are correct. I did not know.
Okay, he did commit
He
suicide.
did commit suicide 2012.
Yeah,
Self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head.
yeah. So that's why, for me, I was like, well, getting into the dark side of a guy who ended
They
his
said he
own
may have been
life.
suffering from early onset of dementia or Alzheimer's,
Mm,
and he had been suffering from seizures during the last 15 years of his life.
interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's the only reason I said it felt weird for me, is just because of how it went out, and then like them focusing on dark parts of his life is like kind of feels
I mean,
focus on the happy
I
parts.
like the
Show me the
honesty.
dark, but show me some happy too.
I mean, I like the honesty and approach, of these iconic figures' lives. Trying to get in all the nitty gritty, but at the same time, it's like they're not really here to defend themselves and say whether it's true or not. And it's kind of like I don't know how I feel about that part of it,
Hmm.
because everybody has their own perspective on situations and stories, and
Yeah.
especially coming from his son, like his son's gonna view things very differently than maybe how they actually were at.
Hmm.
So I don't. I mean, I like it, but at the same time, it's you always gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
I mean, like this new, I don't know this. I don't even know if it's new. I don't know if you've seen like there's some Michael Jackson documentary that's been
I heard
causing
about
like a
that.
lot of buzz.
Yeah, I heard it premiered at one of the film festivals, like
Yeah,
Sundance or some shit,
yeah.
and caused a stir. I heard there was a standing ovation. I heard it. I heard there was proof. I don't know proof from word of mouth, but apparently there's undeniable proof that Michael is guilty of allegations that are rumored about him that he was found not guilty for in court.
Right. So I don't. I mean, undeniable
Apparent.
proof. Like,
That's
didn't
what
he
I've
have?
heard.
Wasn't
Word on
he
the
in
street.
court? Wasn't he in court like 4, 5 times already?
Yeah, there was a whole. Yeah, the second. Yeah, like there was the OJ trial and then there was the MJ trial. Like those are the two
So
biggest.
where was the undeniable proof in those trials? That's what I'm not
I
understanding.
don't know. That's why I'm confused.
That's
But
why I was really confused. Like, oh, didn't we go through this like 4 or 5 times already? Like, I'm not
for
really sure. Like,
real. And it was like 11 or 12 counts like that they said not guilty for to Michael. So like I don't know.
it's like retrying him in public, basically. While
Yeah, for real.
those type of stuff, I'm not really. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how I feel about
But
shit like.
they said it was good too. So that's I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird. Can we cancel Michael?
That'll never happen.
But what if it is undeniable?
By documentary?
Yeah.
No. And again,
I
like
mean, without this
these are
R. Kelly
stories
doc,
that these are like
would we be
accusations.
canceling him as hard?
These are
Would
accusations
RCA have dropped
that have been
R.
around
Kelly without this documentary?
since before R. Kelly.
I know, but I'm saying with this without the documentary, a lot of things wouldn't have happened or
With
won't
what,
happen.
R. Kelly?
Well, just with like these types of things. This is just an example of what's happened since the documentary
I don't
came
know,
out.
because Michael Jackson was a very fucking public situation. Like, it wasn't like
Yeah,
something that people didn't know. Like, this was something
but
that
that's what I'm saying. Like R.
always
Kelly was
attached with his
found
name.
not guilty with video evidence the first time.
Okay. I'm not.
So
What this has to do with Michael, though.
what I'm saying is what I'm saying is there's a crime that they're both found not guilty for, that they haven't been retried for, canceled for. A detestable crime that we all look down on people who do those types of things on, you know? So like that's what I mean is if the documentary has some shit in it where everyone's like, oh my God, that is disgusting. Like, what? All these people? Like, what if it's crazy like that, where there's testimonials, you see some shit that you never believed, like, oh, they actually talked? Like, what if it's crazy and it's just like, well.
I mean, I can't say. I mean, you'd have to see the documentary, so I can't really say exactly what is in the documentary. But it's just odd to me that this is coming up again when I feel like it's been something that's been talked about for like 20 years with him.
Yeah, I feel you.
And it was like if those 20 years worth of stuff wasn't enough to make you not listen to Michael Jackson music, I don't understand how this documentary all of a sudden is going to.
There was this joke I heard about how Jacquees, because of the king of R&B, was out to get all the other kings, so there wouldn't be any left. So there was like first it was R. Kelly and MJ, and then he's gonna go for Chris Breezy. I was like, damn, that would be fucked up. Chris better watch his back. Don't do nothing crazy, man.
Crazy times. So I don't know.
I don't know.
You'd have to, like I said, I'd have to see the documentary and
yeah,
what it's all about. But for me, about other people, it's like, okay, you knew about this for like almost 20 years. If that wasn't enough to get you to not listen to Michael Jackson music, then I don't see how this documentary would be the reason.
Yeah. I guess so. But I mean, for the casual fans, the ones that like him because everybody else likes him. So just.
I mean, he is the greatest pop star like ever to walk this planet. So.
Yeah. Well, there is a documentary I am looking forward to. I don't know if you're gonna bring it up or not, but I don't know if you saw the trailer for it. The Killer Bees. See the Wu-Tang?
Yeah, I brought it up last time.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a 4-parter, right?
Yeah, on I think Showtime.
Yeah, I'm interested to see that. I want to see that.
Yeah,
that's I mean,
like I said last time,
it's surviving people in it, like the actual Wu-Tang is telling their story, so it's kind of cool.
I mean, like I said last time, it's fucking incredible that after all this time they are still as, culturally seemingly relevant as they are, considering musically I don't think they've had like huge hits or massive success in the past decade at least, maybe even more,
Yeah.
And when I say that, I mean like definitely in their own, terms and whatever. But yeah, of course, it's Wu-Tang. I'll watch it.